points on the legs. Live in the hills, but I still get a spread. Started with a live, but I still reinvest it. Feel how I feel, then you feel like a blessing. I just want the lesson, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but they sound like progression. Farmer never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down, hold it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a wonderful weekend, because just get ready. Everybody's still shocked. Yes, Friday was shocked. If you don't remember, we had the CPI. It was very broad-based. Every economist was wrong. And now this puts the ball, man. Powell is going to be crazy to chat. Okay, we got to keep it calm. We got to keep it calm. But we got to talk about that. We have a bunch of other stuff this week. You got a giant option expiration. I'm sure we're going to play with this one on stream here, but you can see here there is a lot of money in open interest, and especially at just key levels that would mean it would cost the market makers a lot of money, more or less. So, and a lot of people. But we're going to see how that plays out. And then if you're ready for some Japan news, not only is it hitting a new low right now, but we're going to hear from the Bank of Japan this week. So we got a bunch of stuff. It's going to be an exciting week. And yes, the market is in shock. That's what happened on Friday. And literally now coming into tomorrow, just get ready. And what Powell is going to say, it's going to be wild. I got a prediction, but just get ready. This is a very key week. But drop your thumbs up on the video. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you don't know, we are live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. First link. We'll see you there. And thank you for liking the video, because I know you hear me. And I know, yeah, it's okay. I know. I just call them out a little bit. They get anyway. Okay. Anyway, so let's talk about it again. Powell is going to be the main event this week, and what you need to be watching for is that triple rate hike, the 75 basis points. That is what everybody is talking about now. The 2-year bond, not the 10-year, the 2-year. It's already breaking out. This relates there to the Fed futures and what people are expecting. But now, leading up until Powell pretty much announces it, everybody is going to ask about the 3/4 rate hikes. You're going to watch the Fed futures move this week. And now, even when we get into Powell, this is now kind of what I'm thinking. My prediction, I think it's going to be a negative Powell, because he is either going to bring up 3/4 of a rate hike. I don't think he's going to do it on Wednesday. Some people are already thinking that he will, but I think he talks about it so that it opens up the door for the next meetings. But if he does talk about it, chances are the market's going to freak out. And then if he doesn't talk about it, chances are every single reporter is going to ask it 4 or 5 times tomorrow, and he's probably going to say something very hawkish. So that's the big thing to watch this week. It is going to have to do with Powell. Yes, we already know the plan, but really now with the overheated inflation that nobody was expecting, even the Fed, this opens up the room for him to get a little bit more hawkish and announce something. If he does surprise, then we got something. But even if he doesn't surprise, I would just get ready for probably the most hawkish the most hawkish Powell you have probably ever seen. Literally, this might as well be his Volker moment. So my prediction with all this, I think it's going to be a negative week. We're probably going to test the lows of 381. Maybe we go a little lower. We'll see what happens if he finds a way to maneuver it. But literally, with everything with Japan and all that other stuff just going on across the world, it is just not looking good. And literally everybody is looking at Powell now. He is the only one who could control it, and we're going to see what happens. But besides that, the only other things you need to watch this week, like we said, that option expiration on Friday. So even if we don't get a huge move off of Powell, just get ready for Friday, and we might as well, or we may see the digestion occur next week. But again, just the tone Powell's going to have to take, the chances for everybody to bug him with crazy questions, and just where we are right now with inflation and nobody really expecting this. If there's going to be anything, I mean, we're going to see it right here. But watch out for that. Besides the option expiration, also Bank of Japan, we talked about this, and now, right now, the yen is hitting a new low coming into tomorrow. But the Bank of Japan is going to talk about what they plan to do to stabilize the currency. You heard people bring this up on Friday, and that calmed down the yen. But they did make an announcement over the weekend. They're saying they don't think it's time to intervene just yet. However, they might make a change to yield curve control, and that could help strengthen the yen. So I got a theory. We're going to talk about it, but pretty much watch out for that if that gets out of hand. But especially by the end of Powell, then leading into the end of the week on that expiration, just watch what happens to the yen, and that might point to the next level of everything. And keep your eyes out for oil. But that's the main thing. Good luck and get ready. As far as the plays now, we made a couple of plays on Friday, and we were just riding out some of the other plays like the AMD and all that. Remember, we've been going short and getting calls. I even have calls on energy with like Enphase. That one hasn't been doing good. Or again, not calls, but buying the shares and then getting puts as insurance and vice versa. But as far as one of the plays we made on Friday, BITO. So Bitcoin got clapped this weekend. We saw it get a little bit smacked there on Friday, but these options were very cheap. So I want to see how they open up. We might make some free tomorrow, but we grabbed these July $11 puts. I said closer to the money would have been better, and that's why tomorrow we'll see. But even by the end of the CPI, if the premiums on any of the crypto products, especially again, BITO, BITO, that is the Bitcoin ETF, it was just looking very cheap. Again, you can see this daily chart. It has just been at the bottom. So if they stay cheap, I think this might be a good play, especially if we get a Volker moment out of Powell, or if anything slips up extremely hawkish or the market just doesn't like it. But that was the first set of plays. I did grab a play on Meta. This one was smaller here. Again, they were getting clapped there, a lot of the tech stocks, but Tim Cook, he wrote a letter to Congress saying that they needed to do a privacy bill or something like that. But last time Tim Cook did anything like that, it led to some of those Apple privacy changes. So I just didn't like that, but we got some of the volatility there. So I thought that'd be interesting. And then finally, the last set of plays, we did a paper trade on this /6J. This is the Japanese yen futures, but there is also FXY. There was another one you guys brought up, YCS. This one was interesting. It's like a VIX for the yen, but I talked about all of these the other day. If you go look at the option chains, a lot of the yen plays, they've done what the wheat contracts did, where after that first run up, they've already tripled, quadrupled, and they are kind of holding. So I'm going to be looking at the futures. Like I said, we made a paper trade. We'll see how that one plays out. But overall, I will keep my eyes here on Japan and anything that happens there. I think we might get a decent play. And remember, a lot of people have asked me about the yen thing. They're like, how do you play it? How do you play it? I mean, here's the easiest way to understand it, is that eventually, if the yen does produce something that could be a play, it is ultimately just going to affect the U.S. stock market. Pretty much, it will just be a great leading indicator. So you don't really have too much to worry about or stress about what exactly to play. But I'm definitely going to be watching a lot of these this week. But those are the main plays. As far as anything else, I will keep another eye here on oil. Again, everybody's been talking about it. It's already at 120. We saw some of the companies go up, but on Friday it was kind of weak. So watch out for that. And then there was Bluebird. They got an FDA approval, gene therapy. That one, big name back in the day. But if the FDA turns things around, that one could be big. And then besides that, there was that like Tesla 3-for-2 or 3-for-1 stock split that they announced. But that's pretty much it. It's going to be straightforward. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be historical. Get ready to see what the market does this year. But that is your watch list, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure hydrate healthy, ready to go. Make sure post your watch list. Make sure we see you there in the morning. I need the armor on. I need the helmet shining. I need you to know, baby, you've already been prepared for this. You're ready for it. And guess what? A more Fati, baby. But I love you. I'll see you in the morning. Stay hydrated, healthy. You know, just no yellow pee. Stay positive and just get ready. My camera's about to die. It makes me awkward because I don't know what it's going to end out. But I love you, Chad. Let's go. And keep the calmness, too. It's going to be beautiful. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out. Good night. I love you. God bless you.